Hey everyone, welcome to the GSOC GitHub Review Session. And this session, we're gonna discuss a lot of things. We will be giving you sneak peek of what's coming next for the GSOC. So you guys all know that the GSOC program is gonna be end on July 31st. So officially, the contribution which you going to do on the leaderboard, we will closing that on July 31st. And then there is like a 10 period time where we do validate the entire contribution which you have done, and we will be announcing the winner on August 10th. So yeah, we are so much excited. The last 3 months was kind of a roller coaster, fixing a lot of things and coming up with new ideas and a lot of new collaboration. Awesome. So what we will plan to do is like officially a GitHub review. So this particular session, we can't analyze everyone's GitHub profile, but I would recommend you guys to drop down your GitHub link over here, so I can personally go and look into it. So that would be a great way. So every GitHub profile might be different structure. So I will give you a standardized format which can help you to showcase your skills to the recruiters or potential collaborators or uh, owners or something like that. So let me share my screen for a minute. So anybody want to do their GitHub profile review? Share their link over here. So I can just share my screen. Awesome. Let me work on the banner. Awesome. So there's like a giveaway for people who joined this particular session, only for the people who joined over here. So what we do is like, so this is a link I can share with you guys over here. So what we do is like the people who join the session will be getting 25 people of them will be getting your resume. You can send us the resume through one particular link, which I will be sending you later. And I will be providing you the ATS compliant resume score for your current resume and what all things you can improve. So in a very detailed manner, and also provide all the 25 people a consultation with you guys to further refining your resume. So we are doing the same thing with the GitHub today, and this will be a kind of series of event in the upcoming um, weeks. So yeah, so refining your resume and refining or making your GitHub profile perfect is not like a one-time scenario. I will show you how many times I have done so far with my profile. Awesome. All right, I can see the comments popping up over here. All right. All right, so we do have a few of the moderators over here, Sneha and Saksham. So if you have any questions regarding to the program, you can even shoot that in the comment box. So they will be answering to you. Oh, awesome! Like, let me head into the GitHub and show you how are we going to start. So I hope everyone who joined here have the GitHub account. Awesome. So I do have a question for you. I hope you might have gone through the resume of mine. So how many of you people think, um, like how many commits I have done for this particular resume readme profile to get done? Just like this. I'm not saying that mine is so perfect. It's just like there is no perfect resume out there. So I just want to you guys to have a small guess, like how many times I changed this particular GitHub profile. Can I see some numbers in the comment box? One or two. All right. Any other guess? So I can just show you. So this doesn't count under this. Yeah. So this is what you see is your GitHub profile. So this is like your first page. You can customize it if you're a newbie or something like that. And GitHub call this as like a special README empty file. So anybody who is new to GitHub, they can go into their uh, they can create a readme file just like creating a new repository on your name. For example, this is your account name, so you create an repository on your name and make an empty readme file. That will be a special readme file, and you will be able to get uh, your special readme. So as you can see, there are people who says like 210. Oh, what's happening with mine? Sorry about that. There was like some network issue over here. So you can see that there are like people commenting around 194, 68. Um, yeah. So you can see it over here. Like I did around 194 commits all over through the time period. So this is like a 3 years of redefining my uh, GitHub profile. All right. So the thing is, like as I told you, this is not just like a one-time approach. So, for example, when you go and see other people's profile, for example, if you go to the GSOC leaderboard and go to one random person over here, his profile, you can see people create their readme profile in very different way. So what I do is like when I was student, I used to go to the people working in a big companies and who has a really good open source mindset and doing open source. I just go to their resume and try to do some, take some changes, and if I find something interesting, I try to copy it over here, see whether it's working for me or not. All right. So let me head into basics of the GitHub profile. So what we are trying to do is something like, for example, you might see few of the people. For example, let me take some people, real coder over there. So you might see some people like with a high streak of contribution may not have an amazing GitHub profile. uh, Again, this is like an optional thing. It's not like a mandatory thing like a GitHub that if you make a profile you get this. No, it's not like that. The profile is just for your purpose, and it might help you a lot of times in terms of interview or something like that. Just give me a minute. Yeah. So it might help you in terms of interviews, and if you're a student and directly go into a company and you want to showcase something to the recruiters, this is a nice place where you can show off along with your LinkedIn profile. So let me show you one more thing. Hmm, GitHub Sanjay. Okay. So when I go over here, and I just want to show you my resume as well, where I am exactly putting my. Oh, so when you look at my resume, I do put my GitHub profile as well, and there is like a lot of people who do click over there. So it's like a trackable link. So when I share with my recruiters, I get to know whether they really opened it. Networking issue happening. Okay. So I will get to know whether they open my resume or not. So I use it for that purpose as well. So I do connect my link GitHub profile with my resume. So like, is there any network issues you guys are facing? Like, are you able to hear me properly? I can see my screen is like going off and on sometimes. Let me know if there is any issue with the screen sharing. Awesome. So coming back to this, you can see this particular person. He's like amazing developers and been in many organization. So and you can see that his readme profile is nothing, but still he there are people who keep it very simple. There are people who just showcase a lot of things. There are people who wanted to do some personal branding of what they have did. So I feel like this is an amazing place where you can showcase what you have did so far, your achievements, everything in one place. So let me go with my resume, then I will start with the a common resume over there. All right. Awesome. So what I did is over here is like I created a headline. For example, any new people come to my profile, I just want them to know what I did and what I'm capable of doing. And if there is any kind of service which I provide, I just also list it over here. So I believe like I get enough kind of traffic from my GitHub profile. For example, the website I have or the ebook which I am selling, I do get a good amount of traffic from the GitHub. So every link is trackable for in my particular terms. So I can see whoever clicked. For example, if one of you guys come to my profile and click over here, I can see whether you came to my profile or clicked over there. So I would suggest you, if you want really into the analytics, where do you want to analyze whether people are really coming and clicking on your profile or not, you can make a UTM tag for your links through Google Analytics, and you can track it like that. Now, again, I do announce some features like some website. For example, this was one Google code featured. So I do put that as well. So it's kind of a branding myself to the people that okay, I did these things. And the second section is about me, what I do, and what my tech stack is all about. And the third part is something like kind of a refined tech stack. I really don't suggest people to post their tech stack just like that, because this is like a small space. People who comes really don't want to go along. They don't want to scroll a lot to see what's really happening on your profile. So they basically want to um, quickly understand what you do. So from this particular image, again, this might not work for you. Your kind of branding might be different, but I'm giving you a general suggestion what I have gone through. As you have seen, like I had did 194 iteration, and I think I have gone through 500 600 plus GitHub profiles to make an adaptation from their profile as well. So what I mostly seen is like try to keep your tech stack something like a drop down. So if people are not really too interested in that, they don't want to see it. If somebody comes and they want to see what tech stack I am working on, they just need to click over here. So I would suggest most of the thing, if you want to show off a lot of things, this is a nice ways to do the thing. Now, in terms of, I do post some of the article which I published over here. For example, for the people who want to, okay, let me give me a minute. Awesome. So I just posted my GitHub link over here, and this is like analytics. This is like an automation thing. You can just click on the edit button, and you can copy the code. It's just easy as it sound. So you can just copy it, then it will be also appearing in your readme profile as well. Now again, this is another thing which fetch from my PR. Again, you can copy paste the code from my profile. Just go over there. So this kind of show the users like what is the project which I'm currently working on, what is my recent activities or something like that. Again, if I just show it off like this, again, this will be like a very huge thing, people scrolling a lot of information, and they kind of lose what they came to your profile for, isn't it? So this is like I would say this is like a nicer way that you can portray your thing and make sure that you provide the links if you really want to do a networking or something like that. And yeah, now coming back to the down part, you have an option to pin any of the top repository which you want to highlight. As you can see that there is one Alexa voice app development, which I done very long back. Oh, Alexa here got activated. And yeah, this is another way that you can showcase the pinned repository. They will allow 4 pin to do it, but I really don't recommend 4 pins. Just maybe 2 pins would be really nice. Then remaining is all about your contribution. And again, this matters, but again, people who are really skilled enough, or they don't care about these things, but I would suggest you, if you are a person who just want to do a personal branding, especially for students, you guys don't have any experience. So when you have a GitHub profile which is really kind of modified and really well branded, so the chances are like you have some points to talk in the interviews, right? So one of the feedback which I used to get when I used to apply for the interview is something like, your resume sounded so technical. I don't see anything apart from tech stack and tech skills and something like that. So most of them these days, what they look for is like they look for something apart from the coding skill. So GitHub is a great platform for that purpose. So here comes the collaboration. So make sure that you do, rather than just committing the codes, you do something beyond that. So maintainer roles, there will be mentors who join this particular session. So try to be a maintainer for somebody's project. Try to help people out of it, and try to showcase those kind of skills as well over here. So that's the brief about GitHub profile thing. So let me jump into reviewing people's profile. So I got one request. So I'll be just talking about this particular profile over here. So let me know, along with the people, I just would like to know your thoughts on this particular profile as well. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment box. Do you think that this particular profile is awesome? Then I will be sharing my feedback with you. Now, on a glimpse, what I'm as a third person, what I'm trying to understand is like, what, who is this person? For example, um, what does he do? Like whether he's a web developer or something like that. So at the point, I do get something like he do open source, data science, machine learning. Um, then when I scroll down, I do see HTML, CSS, JavaScript over here. That's good. Yeah, and I can also get a high impression that okay, he been contributing a lot, which is good. I can just go back to the previous years. It seems like he's been 2 years very active on the GitHub. But again, the few things he missed is something like he couldn't able to provide some of the repository. For example, he could have pinned few of the repository which I want to go into, which he want me to go into, so I get to know okay what he's currently working on or something like that. Yeah, I can see the comment like it's good kind of. And yeah, this even I thought about this. The banner is kind of deviating. I'm not really trying to understand what exactly he's trying to convey to the people. I do understand the open source, but maybe I'm not sure what this thing is all about. So he could have changed the banner. He could have made it much more simple placards. Cards over here, there is like too much cards and too much statistics. So I don't know which one I should look into. So that's something like, and there are like badges, which is pretty good. So I hope you guys know about these badges. So GitHub do provide badges for the contribution which you do. So let me give you a glimpse about the badges as well. So over here, this is a badge which GitHub provides you when you try to answer somebody's thing. For example, let me go into this particular discussion over here. You can see in the discussion, if somebody asks you the questions under the category of Q&A, and you provide the answers to that person, and the person who asked the question mark your answer as an answer. For example, this question was asked by chemistry. I answered her question, and she marked my particular answer as correct. So then GitHub will provide you this GitHub Galaxy Brain. So for example, it has like four structure. For example, in the beginning bronze, then when somebody accept your eighth answer, you get second level, then 16th and 32 answers. And the next one is like starstruck. So this one, what happens is like when somebody star your repository, you get this particular badge unlocked on your profile, and this badge will be appearing over in your profile. So for example, if you have a resume repository and somebody stars you 16 times, 16 stars has been received from all around the people, you get this particular badge unlocked. And this one is like a tricky one because this is like pair extraordinate. So for example, you might have encounter a situation where two people work on single issue, so you can get this particular badge through that. But again, you have to do the manual command prompt commit to make it happen, because when you commit, it should be something like this. You can see two people's photo over here, so this has been committed through co-authored. Let me try to show you the code. So there is a particular code for this, so you have to type this particular code when you commit in your command prompt. So maybe, yeah, you can take a screenshot of this particular thing for the future reference. All right, where was I? Over here. Then then another batch is something like if you want to merge it, you merge it. It's something like you merge a PR without getting reviewed directly into the branch. Now there is something called quick throw. So this really happens like when you open an issue and PR and it gets closed within 5 minutes, you get this particular badge. Unlike the Galaxy Brain and Starstruck, YOLO, Qctro, uh, public sponsor, article contributor, they don't have this cross 4 or cross 3. So this is just one-time badge they will be providing. There is no iteration on this. Now, pull shark is something like when you do a pull request, they do give you this particular badge. I believe like most of the contributors who joined today might have also received few of the badges. Now when you start sponsoring people, you get this particular badge as well. Now there are two badges which GitHub is no more providing. For example, this is something called Arctic Code Vault Contributor. This happened in 2020. So what this particular program was all about, storing your code database in Antarctica. So you can provide your code. So I provided one of my repository that particular time, so they gave this particular badge. So this badge you can't earn anymore. Now if I go to if you guys want to see, do you guys want to see one more badge which GitHub no more providing? Can I get yes or no? Okay. So the one more badge which GitHub used to provide is like this one. This is called Mars 2020 contributor, similar to an Arctic Code Vault contributor. This is one of the badge which GitHub used to provide. So that's all about the badges. Again, let me jump back into one of the profile right now. So Maverick, let me check this. Maverick. I hope I'm going to the correct one. Okay, there is like okay, you guys can comment down what you feel about this as well. So there is like a this seems like nice repository, but it gives me an impression that he's a gamer or something. Um, then yeah, again there is a banner. Um, it became a bit more colorful right now, but yeah. All right. So what do you guys think about this one? So it's pretty much colorful. I can see this person is pretty much active on the GitHub repository, which is really good. Full of greens. I couldn't achieve that full of greens so far, but yeah. So the thing is like he could be more specific. I can see he has a lot of links over here. So my idea would be something like it is good, but it kind of deviating more into the social profile. So when somebody comes into your profile, I believe like he is running one of the project on the GSOC. So maybe he can just try to push more the project uh, thing. That would be really great. Then few of the things like education and these cards and this particular part can be dropped down. So when people are really want to know about your education, they can click on the drop down and they can get to know about it. And apart from that, he made this very good. The thing is like in terms of he can put the links in the top or over here in a one liner thing, so that would be really great. And try to push more of the project which is want to people to contribute to, if he is like a project admin. So that would be my suggestion on this one. It would be great if you can share me the link so I can just copy paste. um, then the next one would be Rohit. Yeah, I hope I'm on the correct profile. If I'm not, let me know. Oh, okay. This is good. He has a visitor count. Again, there is one more point which I want to say. There is no uh, particular thing which GitHub is providing when you make your GitHub profile pretty much good. So again, I'm stressing it out. It's just like branding yourself in a right way, so people get to know what you are doing. And a social profile, something like that, something like a GitHub. Now I can see he's working on a lot of tech stack, which is pretty good. But again, saying a lot thing, I won't suggest. Again, you can make it as like a drop down, because I really don't want to. Again, it's my perspective. I really don't want to see a lot of tech stack in the first. As a person, been in open source for a long time, I would like to see what they are working on in the beginning, or trying to understand more about them than seeing their tech stack. Um, yeah, all right. So you can see I more or like I try to jump into the this particular page, and now you might have seen this graph thing is missing. So you can enable the graph over here. For example, when you go to your profile and you click on some contribution setting, you can enable the activity overview. So once you enable the activity overview, people can really understand what kind of person you are. For example, if you have only commit and the green color is just like this, which means that you're or just a contributor. And if you are like a graph, like doing like a triangle over here, which means that you're a code reviewer, which means that you are admin of one project and you are managing a project or something. Now if you have a more pull request as well, it tend to be believed that okay, you are a contributor again. So this graphs varies according to your role, what you are focusing on right now. So this graphs gives you a lot of information about what you are. For example, if somebody applied to my organization, which is this one, as a maintainer, they just want to maintainer on my organization. The first thing I would be looking at there is their contribution and their contribution graph. So I kind of get a clear idea about whether he has done a code review before or not. So again, GitHub do provide a summarized activity throughout the year. So you can see in 2021, when I started being more into the GitHub, I've been like a contributor. Then slowly I started exploring more of the other sites like raising issues and code reviews. Then in 2024, it's more of like code review. So that's how it's going with me right now. Now let me pull up five more profiles here. All right. initiative. Hope I typed it correct. Okay, yeah. All right, let us look at this particular person's profile. I really like the profile view thing. I might adapt into my profile because you can see when I go to my profile, this is what I do. Frequent iteration when I see something pretty good. For example, this my thing get crashed most of the time. So I was looking something like this, which is like a pretty much good. This is like a live as well. So I might take this. So what I need to do is like I just need to click on the edit button, copy the code over there. So it's really work just like that. Now again, there is like a lot of placards over here. So try to again recent activity. Try to make it like a drop down. Um, Developer codes again you can make it drop down. So if somebody is interested to know about more about that, they can click over there and they can understand what you're doing. And try to most this particular badge thing I really liked it too. So that is pretty much good. Um, and again badge board I don't really recommend. This looks so fancy. Yep. And try to put more links. For example, if they want to connect with you or see what you have developed in the first beginnings and thing, you can put it over here so people can explore what you have developed so far rather than going to the repository. It's very unlikely people come to your profile and go through all your repository, so they never do that. That's why I'm stressing you, when you have a GitHub profile, try to showcase what you have done in the first 2 to 4 seconds. It's similar to your resume. The recruiters never go through each and every line of your resume. They just have a glimpse, 3 or 5 seconds, and find to understand the keywords which you have used and try to relate that particular job role is relevant to what they are looking for to hire. So similarly, when I'm looking for someone like a web developer, I just jump into their profile and I see a lot of Kotlin, Figma, Docker, JavaScript, Bootstrap, MySQL. I kind of confuse like what exactly this person are skilled enough. So um, if you have a project linked over here, and I can just go and see and feel your project. For example, if you have a project developed, and for example, this let me go and here. So I just go to this repository. So you put this particular link over here on the main page. I can see what you have developed without going through the code, and I can interact with your development just like that. So this is the best way that you can make a new person coming to your profile get to know more about you. All right. Okay. Let us review a few more profile. Before that, I just think this particular thing is over by now. Oh, is it saying 6 days? Uh, okay, let me fix that for you. Mhm. 19th. Just give me a minute. Let me fix that thing for you right now. 1 p.m. So I'll be also announcing the Git giveaway people so they can, and I will be sharing the particular information how to apply for the uh, resume giveaway and everything. Okay, I can see a lot of people join this particular giveaway. Oh, still showing 4 hours. I was trying to edit it. Just give me a minute. Let's fix this first. 4/7/19. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask anything regarding to the particular GitHub thing, so we can cover that topic as well. Edit. Think I should reduce the time to Just give me some time, Australia. Yeah, it's just the time zone confusion of happened over here. Awesome. I will announce the GitHub giveaway people soon. So let's go into the review section again. At the end of the session, I will be announcing the people. So let me know if you have any particular questions, or let us review few more profiles. So I'm going to review this particular profile right now. And if you have any particular question, let us know. All right. So the person name is Achal28. All right. Okay. It's kind of a give me a thing of graphic designer. I hope she is. Like I can see some Figma thing over here. All right. I like the idea of buy me a coffee button because there is something called sponsorship button as well. So this is much more easy. They will directly credit you just right away. All right. As I can see the contribution graph, you are only doing the contribution side right now, which is fine. And I can see also your contribution in the last years and everything is so good. The suggestion would be something like the same thing. Try to make it in a one page. Again, try to showcase your first few important project which you have done, or any achievement you have made so far in the life. You can just give it over here, so people can just come and or any other. For example, if you are a freelancer, you can push that over here as well. So you can convert your GitHub traffic through your GitHub profile as well. So that's the thing. I kind of really liked your profile, but few of the things are missing. So try to fix that as well. And you don't have to pin. This is what I was telling you. You don't have to pin all the repository over here. Maybe two would be fine. That too, one of the best project which you have done throughout your time period. All right. So let's get last two profile review done. So the name is quite big. And people who want to start, don't worry about copying the particular README profile code. You're free to do so. If you want to copy my profile, please come and feel free to do so. I can't find that profile. Vaishali Sharma. Maybe I'm missing something. Vaishali Sharma 2020. Oh, I could find one user over there. I'm not sure this is your profile. Again, this is like, if it is your profile, then there should a lot of improvement should be needed. Don't try to keep it empty. Let me get into Strayas now. So don't worry if I can't do this particular review today. So we will do this every weekly basis, and we can also frequently connect on the LinkedIn. So you can send me a message on the LinkedIn with your particular GitHub ID to review, so I can quickly provide you a suggestion based on thing. For example, somebody has messaged me, so I can. It would be easy for me to go and give you some suggestions. So I'm just giving you my uh, LinkedIn profile to come in. Just make sure that when you send me a connection request, give me a note on what you're trying to connect. All right. Then what else? Okay, I was on somebody's profile, right? Yeah. this particular person. This is good. So what he has done is like he kind of created a video and attached that video over here, or GIF, I believe. So this is like another nice way. But I would suggest if you can make the white background uh, transparent, uh, it works in dark theme and white theme. So that would be really good in terms of viewability. So try to work around that. Uh, yeah, again, you have a contribution streak over here. I don't encourage people to have this unless, uh, yeah, it's kind of a long. Yeah, it's kind of a very long GitHub README profile. So it kind of more or like your contribution streak. You're trying to show it off because you already have a contribution streak on the below. So I really don't recommend to have one above. But if you really like to keep it, it's fine. But if you and try to reduce this banner, maybe try to keep it two. So it's more like when I come down, it's like more of statistics over here. So when you have a lot of statistics in single page, um, it's more or like people don't give a damn about it. So try to reduce it. Apart from that, I like the idea of putting the GSOC badges like this. It's really amazing because this could be a potential way that you can show off what you have done apart from just contributing in the repository. All right, and one more suggestion which tell you is like try to join some organization. So what happens like when you try to join organization, that will be available over here in your profile, so people know that you're working for an organization. So that's also like a pretty impressive. So if you guys want to work on some organization, on want to show some extra tab over here, you just can come and click on this invite link and create an issue. So it will automatically added into your organization. I'm just sharing the link as well if you want to explore that. And when you are a pro member, GitHub will show you whether you're a pro member or developer program member or something like that. So that's all for right now. And regarding the giveaway, I can see people has been contributed. I will be announcing the giveaway winners soon, but there is like a timer issue right now happening. So maybe that's why I'm just not able to show it off. Maybe if you have any kind of general question to ask, please shoot the question to me. So I will try to answer it right now. All right. Okay. I just end the giveaway. So what I can do is I can announce the giveaway winner right now. So they can ready to award. Okay, so these are the giveaway winner. I will just what I will do is like I will paste this link over here, so you can just come to this particular page and see. All right, so there are like 50 winners. So as I told you, the first 25 will be eligible for resume, and the remaining 25 will be getting the SYC coupon code. So I'll be sending you the link how to claim the coupon code for the resume thing. So yeah, I'm pretty much sure that I will guarantee you that I do provide an amazing review for your resume, and also have a 1:1 consultation later, so which can really help in terms of improving your thing towards one step towards your career. So that's the 50 members over here. Please feel free to come over here and try to see whether your email ID is over here. So I had to cut out the other email ID, complete email ID, because of the privacy issue. But yeah, you know that your email ID, right? Otherwise, I will just inform the people through the official email ID. So yeah, so that's from my side. Let me see if you guys have any other questions. All right. Um, if your GitHub is good, then it's a great to mention in portfolio. Yeah, that's a main point which I'm trying to say. These days, people look the contribution which you did apart from your studies. So GitHub would be a right way that to showcase something, because whatever you do, everything is recorded. It's same thing similar to lead code. So but in GitHub, they we have an amazing opportunity for collaboration, because most of the company these days look for some the two words which is called diversity and inclusion. So GitHub is a platform where you can communicate with people around different diversity, and in the inclusion is also possible through that way. So yeah, so the diversity and inclusion, so that's one another skill set people are looking for these days as well. I just mean if we counter on your readme for feel too much. All right, I will merge it soon. The one suggestion from my side would be something like, you go through people's readme profile. If you find someone above you, for example, if you find some good developer did some crazy developments and you want to explore it, you can go to their GitHub readme profile and see what they have done and try to understand how you can replicate to that to your profile and everything. So if needed, I can make a small course about the GitHub and their README profile, how to get it work for you, for you. Because this particular session, there is like a limitation in 1 hour, like how many profiles we can review. So if you want to review it personally, as I mentioned, you send it me in the LinkedIn. If you have not connected with me, just make sure that you send me a request with a note with your GitHub link, so I can provide you some kind of useful information how you can improve it. So if the time allows, I will also make you some kind of a small course where before the GSOC ends, so you can also understand some key factors on the resume thing. Awesome. So that's the thing about the entire concept. So make sure that you have some awesome resume by the end of July 31st. So we will do the same meeting by July 31st. So we can able to see amazing badges appearing in your profile. And for all of the contributors, we will be sending a couple of emails again saying that how you can attach all the badges. The core team is working on designing some beautiful badges for your GitHub profile. So we will give you step by step instruction how you can attach it. And there are like amazing opportunities and collaboration coming with big companies in GSOC in upcoming weeks. So don't stop contributing. And I don't want to reveal more about it, but so once we close the deal, we will officially make a great announcement. So don't stop contributing. There is like a lot of goodies coming on the way. I hope you guys will definitely love the GSOC this year, and I'm too excited for what's going to happen. And I'm also looking at the leaderboard. We know there are few spams happening right now, but we are trying our best to fix it. So we will make sure that when we announce the winners, by the time the leaderboard will be spam free, and all of the contribution would be fair. So if there is any other further discussion to be happen, you can comment on the GitHub discussion. Me and my team is always available to help you guys out. So I hope that's all for right now. So we will be catching with another amazing session. There is one session tomorrow where again this is all about how to increase your productivity by using the AI. So I hope you to see you in that particular session, and thanks for the amazing engagement which happened on the YouTube and LinkedIn right now. So that's all from my side, and thank you for joining this session. See you on the other side. Bye.